Okay, audience, we are just going to start our session. So, once again, this is Dr. Ankur Goyal from MIT Meerut, Professor and Head, going to start our technical session 3 with Mr. Alok Pandey. As far as Mr. Alok Pandey sir is concerned, he is again a CEO, iTech Group President, Kanpur Angels, mentor, KIBA Incubation Center, Social Impact Assessor, SAN India, trainer and consultant, entrepreneurship and startup, mentor of change, Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog, entrepreneurship mentor, STEP, HBTI, KIT, Rama University, Kanpur, Narayana Group of Institutions, VSGOI, SMS Lucknow, RS Group of Institutions, and IIT Kanpur. As far as his further introduction is concerned, he is an experienced professional for conceptualizing, designing, and managing projects in the areas of inclusive growth, addressing issues related to youth, women, and farmers. Extensive experience working in India. Core area of work include research design, monitoring and evaluation, impact assessment of development projects, capacity building in the area of livelihoods, rural development and entrepreneurship, competent in content development, financial product development, enterprise building, monitoring and evaluation of the projects, proposal writing, research and survey administration, impact evaluation, CSR projects and microfinance institutions with sharp eye on impact, sustainability, inclusivity and replicability. So with this, I would like to invite you, sir, for this technical session, and over to you, sir, now.
Okay, thank you very much, Ankur sir. So give us a lot of introduction, but is it sufficient introduction? Is this? Ki I'm just a trainer and entrepreneur for me. Okay, let's start. The topic is I think last session which I have had with your reputed organization, and congrats to you and ma'am. They are taking the such initiatives, and yeah, fine. Okay. Then I will start from that. The topic is the technical training inputs and the graphical design. As per my concern, and the technical design, that means ki what are the creative and the graphical design all about. When I was taking the session in the pitch deck section actually, so when you are presenting anything to your audience, the things what the things should be reflected to you by your design, and what message you want to uh, give your audience. I'm just sharing a screen. I'm and yeah, just a second. Is it okay for everyone? Is it visible
Yes,
for
sir,
you?
it is visible. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. Okay, and I will take this session a very different way. I just giving a update that there are several mistakes in this all the presentations. So first of all, you all the attendees you have to identify the mistakes in every slides, because that session is based on what is the graphical design, the need of the graphical design and training, and what are the key factors, key components that has to be keep in mind to any graphic design. So in the very first thing, I have presented our first slide. So can you someone will explain that what is the mistake in this first slide? Is it appropriate design for everyone is looking the my slide? Because this is my presentation, and every time you will give a graphical input and the content design. So I'm just starting from the things. You should criticize your design every time. You should evaluate and audit your design and your presentation every time. So first of all, whenever I am presenting my slide, willingly I have created some mistake and uh, some the compromising qualities in this slide. The title is the key features to keep in mind for the graphic design. Is this design and this is okay for everyone? Okay, I think Abhi, you will not uh, respond in very soon. Actually, the heading is not very legible. The key is not a very block letters. So what should the first input that it should be in the bold letters first, and should be bold letters, and the font size should be little more bigger. So I'm just trying to convey that. Every time when you are presenting that, what message you want to reflect to your audience, it should be the very bold and very clear. That means the first mistake is this. So such mistakes in every slides I will put in the slides. There are several mistakes and several compromising things are there. That means it should be improvised. It can be improvised and it should be identified by yourself. Actually, what happened when we are creating the design, we are creating the technical things in all the designs. We will never look at such things. That it is a uh, where is the just a second. Yeah. So first of all, and the second thing, what is the picture is depicting that it is a key. So I will support that why I'm putting this picture on this the thing, because the key is this. That means if someone is not willing to read what you have written in the content, that time it should be depicted. It should be depicted by your features, graphical designs. What is this? And it should be some attractive things, some with things that descriptive features, descriptive contents in the slides. So first of very one thing is, if my if the content that the title is in very is not a very accurate manner, is not a very legible manner, that time my pictures, that this pictures and this graphical will work for you. That what is this? It is a key factor. That means a key wherever it is reflecting that it is a key component of the anything. That time every most of the 40 and 40 50 60% will try to read it. What is this? That time you should use such type of a graphics. What is this? What about we are discussing about? What about is you presenting about? That means it's a very important thing. So first, your heading should be the very clear and the bold letters. And I would like to receive your inputs in the meanwhile when I am presenting. And the second slide. Uh, Now, again, I will carry my thoughts and I will carry my previous discussion, what I've discussed in the first slide. Key features for a graphic design, subtitles, and I'm telling you, enhancing design effective, because the whole slide and whole thing, because all the designing in my presentation, I kept the consideration of that it is a graphical design and a graphical training. That's why I'm trying to put everything on that prospect. Thus, enhancing design effectiveness. The name. What should we do? You should present your name in the bold letters, because everyone should remember your name. Who is presenting and whatever the date you should present there. So that means the graphical. And what I'm doing this, I'm presenting again, carrying a graph, carrying a picture besides this graph, beside the things. So why? Because I am just trying to convey the things by my graphics, by my pictures, rather than the literature. And every time you should keep in your mind that a person who is not very into reading, so you should avoid more literature. You should avoid. Uh, you should use the very effective colors things. So second, the thing is, what are the important key features? So I'm just starting my inputs in that key features in graphic design. The first key feature in graphic design, whatever you want to present, it should be in the very bold letters and the middle of the centers, and never go in the too much literature in your graphical design. Things should be aligned. The first very important thing is that whatever you want to present, it should be in summarized. That means like heading. Whatever the creative I have received today by ma'am, uh, technical training and inputs. You know very well it is not a sufficient thing to explain everything, but it is something impactful. That technical training and inputs. That means now you will look at, oh, what is the technical training and what are the inputs. That means it should be should have some curiosity. And same thing, how can you judge it? Mean you some persons are asking me, how can I recognize thinking it is a perfect thing or not? So do one thing, just read it and observe it. If you are a receiver of this content of the graphic design, how will you reflect on that? How will you react on that? So the very simple thing, okay, whenever you are presenting everything, first of all, that means no, that means if you are serving your some food to others, that time you should taste it first. That means you should taste it first and try to observe that what type of the feeling and the observation you are feeling. If you are okay with it, that time is it the first check on that. And second thing, that it should circulate with 2 or 3 persons, 4%, 5% in your community, in your office, in your house. Okay, what are you thinking about that? If you are reading such technical training and inputs and important key features in the graphical design, so what should you observe? So very important thing that the first of key feature is that your heading should be some impactable effect, and that's overview of the what makes a design stand out. Yeah, different, very perfect thing is okay, what uh, first of all, you try to use a color, as such colors, bright colors. It's not about yellow, red, and all that. Bright, that means the better word is the rich colors. Color combination should be great. Sometimes I used to receive some type of the feedbacks when I'm working with some government of organizations, and I received the some type of the graphicals. So I never accept it because they usually say that no, it is a government document, it should be very low in colors and low in the things. So I don't know why are they showing that they are reflecting themselves very low category things, and they are niche. So that is means that creative and the graphical design is the first tool that you can imagine that your client imagine about yourself कि how has your progressiveness and how has your prospect. So it is a very important. The design stand out. That means first color combination should be the very great. And I'm trying to show something to you uh, by one design that we created by my our team. I'm trying to find it. Let's first the important key feature. Then graphic design should be perfectly. The heading should be the perfectly impactful, and the overview, that means I will tell what is stand out. That means the first, your color combination. Second, what type of information you want to carry forward. That means the information should be precise, okay, but same time use such words that is not very difficult in the meanings. Actually, some persons I observed that my one of the my mentee is a research scholar. Whenever he's creating the creatives, so always he is using the some extraordinary words that that he use in your research work. But try to understand that what is your target audience. The target audience, if your target audience is a very normal persons, they always try to receive the generic forms, generic language. So that is time you use the some specific words, but it should be very relevant and generic word. So it is very important to, whenever you are creating the design, design is different aspects. And second thing, whatever you're using in the headings and the content, it should be very generic. It is important. Don't do this that you use the Oxford dictionary to put the words on the things, because you are not going uh, for any research module. You are trying to penetrate your target audience. So it is a very important what type of content you are using. So that is means that if you are using this, so content wise, it should be the first remark point is content is should be very least and very balanced. It should not be the full of the literature. This corner, left right is corner is also filled, right corner is also filled, and this place has been left out. Let's fill it. Don't do this. Never. Decent, shower. So first of all, graphic design stand out. That means I personally admire every time the whenever receiving such type of things where the designs where pictographs are using. Uh, and the second thing I'm trying to get at the some things. Okay, the next thing. The first is yeah, what I've told you already, clarity and simplicity. That means what all you give, what should you have, what should you put on your slides and your creative clarity. Okay, what the things you want to say. If you're looking the my things, I am using the very simple and ordinary words in my presentations. Importance of clear communication. I've told you that clear communication means if I'm telling you that what okay, if I have to let's take example for this session, technical discussion, technical discussion and inputs. That means clear communication. We are going to discuss about any technical things, and I will provide some inputs on that basis. So clear communication. So it is a very important, and and it become more significant when you are in an entrepreneurship journey, and you are on your product basis presentations designing, because your creative is the first tool that will reach your audience before the products. It will Creative is not only the things, only the PPT and all that. Even you are making your visiting card. That time also, that time the visiting card is reaching the first thing, first tool when you're going to meet someone, and it is reaching before your arrival and before your the face-to-face meeting. So that is a meaning that your visiting card should communicate that what type of mentality you are having, what type of the product you are having. That means you know very well it is a very simple thing. The presumptions. That means if you are not meeting someone and you are meeting someone in the very first time, so everyone has a presumptions about you. So how can you change this presumption, then assumptions about this? That means you will meet later before your creative and content will meet. Every time as I want to meet some strangers and one person, I used to scroll the LinkedIn profile. I used to scroll the websites, and I'm trying to find out what type of person he is and what type of a communication should have with this. That is meaning he is using, he's creating the profiling. So that is mean the graphical design is creating your profile. What information should be conveyed and what type of the information, what type of the product he is carrying. So the very important thing, the communication should be the very clear and summarized manner, and avoid the clutter and complexity. As I told you already, that clutter and complexity, don't do with that means asterisk condition apply. No, every person is very enough smart now. So that means avoiding the clutter and complexity and using the white space effectively is a very important. As I told you, that white space means if you are creating the design and the complex design, if uh, some space has been left out, to use it very means white space is there. So that time be very important information should be placed that white portion. Very important things. So the problem is that, yeah, okay, and the next is consistency. Yeah, important consistency. That means uh, in the graphical design, uh, first of all, you will have to the information should be very streamlined, consistent level. Important, establishing a visual identity first. That means uh, the word font styles should not very bold and very much bold. It should be the adequate bold, and the important thing, important information should be the first, and second, the least information. As per you are looking the this presentation, it is giving you 3D effect. It's a very simple thing. The blue color is in behind, and the less reflective light blue color is in front of. Some persons used to red color, white color, and all the multiple colors are using that. So try to set your tone of your creative. Don't use multiple colors. Try to find two, three, maximum four colors for your creative. So first of all, importance of establishing visual identity. That means it will set your tone, and you will not mess up with the color and choosing things. If you have a least option, that time you will have a least. If you have having the least options, and that time your creativity will focus on the 3 and 4 colors only. Else, if you are carrying the 14, 15, 16 color, that time you will mess up to pick out the which color should be bring and which color should I leave out. So that is an important thing. Yeah, to establishing a visual identity. That means the thing should be. This is a 2D pictures, but creating a 3D effect. So what I'm doing, I'm using the only one color. White is a natural basic color is this, and blue color is that. So I'm using only 2 colors, and in that place, I'm just trying to use it very effectively manner. The white color, the heading is there, and in the same place, the same some space has been left out, and there is the 3D effect. That means consistency should be maintained. So whatever I am speaking to you, and it should be followed by should be myself too. The importance and it is visual identity as using the consistent fonts, colors, and styles. That means don't use multiple font styles. If you are heading in the 28 font style, that means so slowly you can degrade it 20, 20, 18, 17, and this font size style. So font size and font style and colors both give you a consistent consistency if you are using it wisely. So don't give too much changes in the font style. It is a very important thing. Sometimes it can be it can be if you are using the some fonts, it is looking attractive to you, but it is not necessary for that is it is attractive for the everyone. The important is thing, use a list of colors. 2 3 is the sufficient colors to make a effective visual. Actually, it will give a branding. If we use a minimal colors and all things, that means it will be branding. What is the branding? That means I will just trying to describe your visual uh, and designs always create a branding effect. Actually, if you are using same colors in your creative designs and the creatives, that means every time if one person is saying you, that means this is I'm the owner of the IT group, I used to green and blue color in every design. That means if anyone is seeing that this browser is okay green and yellow, it should be from the IT group. So the reason is that I'm carrying the same color in through my visiting card, same color uh, in my logos, same color in my presentations whenever I'm IT group. So this is the very important thing. It is not about the consistency, and this is a plan, branding plan. Actually, the creative design is a branding plans, and every time you will use what? No, this is my company, and I will carry the brands, and every time. So creative design is not only one tool for that. You will have to impact your client and everything. Actually, you have to create your brand, uh, and if you are a brand, that means always you the second name of the brand is consistency. And yeah, as I told you, maintain the branding guidelines. I have covered it this point already. Now, visual hierarchy is important. That means जैसे होता है ना, ये is hierarchy. Okay, the first thing is here and second thing is here. So what is the hierarchy? This is the hierarchy of this organizing. So first of all, don't mess with these colors. First of all, trying to organize your content. First company, first in right logo, left the second your partner, in middle what is a topic, and from what organization you are connecting. So organizing the information hierarchy. First portion means upper footer, upper header, and after that you will try that what is the very most important information about this creative graphic design. You should put it first. So least, so you should have to categorize, and you should have to decide the priority for your content. What content is more important and what content is the least important. So most to least you will move from upper move to the footer. And a very important thing is every person is leave the footers in the very very wrong way, and which is not using this footer and header is the most important things for any graphical design. because the persons have two tendencies. The human has two tendencies. He is seeing the upper things, or he or she is seeing the last and footer things. That time you use such type of graphics. So two more informations should be upper and last. And the very much important, already you are taking the highlights and the bold letters in the middle of the centers. Emphasizing first, the second point, emphasizing important elements. How will you emphasizing? That means you will give a background change. That means, if what can I say, that if I want to this word organizing in a better word, so what will you say? I will take a mirror image. Mirror image means black will be on the black background, and white will be the in the font color. I will create some training in the second session for how can you use the some instruments, some tools about this. So you can ask me in that place, what you are not problem. So emphasizing using, yeah, again, this the you have uh, important information. When you create guys, uh, we filter out uh, uh, from the distance. It is uh, and you know it is not legible. So the thing is, uh, I uh, saying the I'm trying to message this related this picture by pictograph pictures as always convey with your graphs with your pictures. So the better it will give your audience a better understanding that you are in much and too much you are getting your business and you're getting your content and designs. So try to connect every time with the graphs, choosing the appropriate font and font sizes. I've always told you that, always tell you uh, appropriate fonts and font size. Appropriate means if you are targeting the audience in the okay, that this content will be seen on the mobile phone. So totally, it has a different concept. Mobile phone. That means he will see he or she person will be see on the LinkedIn profiles, Facebooks, and reels. So if I'm things, what the time he is get the audience in the then they try to little uh, uh, and you things they are no, or they are all want to they are trying to scroll everything in fast forward mode. That time you should be very careful when you are putting the things. That time your content should be more attractive if you are creating your graphic designs for the YouTube and shorts and reels. So that means it's reels is a very important thing. Everyone is looking for that, and try to observe that on what type of content you are sticking. That means if you are scrolling down your phone and the things, so just trying to get thing. If you are having some type of the bold pictures, that means if the current scenario is about the some political regions, so every time giving a yeah, every person is giving a tagline and the things, okay, it has been done, it has been murdered, it has been had been crossed the 1 million economy, and two more uh, most such companies has crossed such bar. That means they are not completely true and the verified news, but they are giving information, and last minute they are putting the question mark. That means no one can claim it. So you have some smartness to attract your audience, because you just want to have a stay on your graphical design for your audience. So it is a very it is a, become the more important to again for your graphical design. If you are making for your audience your graphical design, it should be read by your audience at least. So that is the important thing. The factor wise means ki if what type of platform on you are creating the design. So same your same single design uh, will not be the one design will not be suitable for the each and every platform. So you should understand ki what type of audience habits and the and the styles for the particular platforms. So so first of all, if you someone is in the LinkedIn, so that means they are having the different type of the habits, and the same types of the Facebook and the YouTube and the Instagram and the Snapchat and all that, the several cell platforms. And if you are the someone in the e-commerce platform, uh, Shopify in platform, that time your graphic design should be awesome, else you will not get the proper result and proper outcomes. So that time, choosing appropriate fonts and font size, ensuring the sufficient contrast between the text and background. Just I told you that uh, that background means white background is always suited with the black font styles, dark blue, light blue. So that there are some ready-made font styles in all the tools, Corel Draw and all that, where you can see some demo and example before creating your design. So it is important. Again, there are the several free tools where free tools and free websites where you can get the suggestion. And as I told you, avoiding the text overlays. The things are repeating, but a very important thing. Okay, don't try to put everything on your creative designs, because in the creative design you always mention www.xyz.com. That means if someone is still into your product, into your company, so trust me, he will type just think www.xyz.com, and he will interact to you indirectly and get the contact number. So it is a very important. So as well as if you are in the graphic, and that the whatever the website you are mentioning, it should be well versed and the active manner. So that is why we are saying that this is a only tool. Graphic design is just a visiting card of your business. So, and the next is, yeah, what is color psychology? Color psychology depend on. Okay, again, I will explain a little more things. Color psychology. If I am in the iTech group and I'm a consultant, I always try to keep the colors in very simple manner. I will always use white color, blue color, little blue color. I will avoid to use the red color and the fluorescent color, because I'm just thinking that perception this my work is very serious, and the it is not very effective what color I'm using, and it should not be the very disturbing colors to eye to for someone else, because reason is behind that. Okay, I know I'm a consulting company. My client is always trying to get the solutions of this business. And if I am presenting some content on the LinkedIn, all that, content should be very very defined, and as well it should be very soothing to the eye. Means I know I believe that if I am putting some content, some creatives on that, everyone was trying to get the solution of the things. That means That means if you are targeting to because I am targeting the management consultant, yeah, management companies or corporates. That's why I am trying to keep the colors smooth. And but in the same way, in the same way, if the someone in the entrepreneur, someone is targeting the if someone is carrying the children's school, means child schools, means preschools, that time you will use the light color, bright colors, blue and colors and all that. So the color psychology, that means color psychology is not your psychology. Color psychology, that means कि you will have to observe the what is the psychology of the target audience for which you are getting the design and your creatives. So simple the color psychology, observe, try to get the ki what type of your audience. Always, every time, is not about this creative designs. In every prospect, if you are in a business, anything, always try to find you what for whom you are getting this. It is you can understand very important thing. If you are gifting someone, so you will try to find ki what is the liking disliking of that person for your gifting, for which you are trying to buy the gift for. So that means this is already the design psychology and the color psychology is the same thing. Don't try to get the what are you liking. Always, this is a rule of the business. Try to get the things what type of your business is there, what type of target audience is there. So this is a very just second. Yeah, I'm audible. Hello, will someone please confirm me if I'm audible? And the first and second thing is importance. And now the choosing the harmonious colors schemes. As I told that what type of color combination you are using, that is the soothing for the everything and soothing for the persons. So this is the important thing. It can you can say that it is a very silly things and all things. It is a very important. It is very normal things to choose the colors. No, it is a very difficult, most difficult things that what type of tone you are setting by your colors. So choosing the harmonious colors schemes and considering the cultural and brand association. It is a very very important. If uh, in your graphical design, don't avoid your brand associations. Don't avoid your cultural association. Means I what I means this means try to show the all the associations which you are having in this your journey and this your company, because sometime maybe you are very new for the market, but perhaps you have got some serious clients, got some serious persons in your company in collaborations, that maybe it becomes uh, more credible and more uh, dependable for your business. That means I mean to say your brand associations will reflect your reputation. So don't skip to show your associations if you are creating any type of any designs, anything. And again, achieving the visual equilibrium. What meaning of the visual equilibrium? That means it should have a balance. Visual equilibrium, it should not be one font is very big, and the same time the other information is a very low time. So you should have a visual equilibrium. uh, I trust that everyone has seen the brochure of the Domino's. If you are looking that, they have set the tone red and black and blue, some and white they are using. So what are they are showing? They have set the things. They have set the tone, and they have already they are providing the same type of the information and same type of the color font. And whenever you are reading the things, and to that you will feel that everything is in the very proper manner, and you are not feeling difficulties to get the informations. But the one thing is exceptions, that whenever they are offering something, so they are giving a asterisk signs on, on the upper side, and this means the terms and conditions. This is the other thing. This the different things. But I'm just trying to convey the things. Ki visual equilibrium is the most important sense for any design, and symmetric and versus asymmetric balance. Yeah, symmetric. I think symmetry. Symmetry usually when whoever is in the mathematics and the drawing and the art background, he can say that symmetric and versus the asymmetric balance. And the symmetrical. What is symmetrical? That means symmetry is the synonym of the beautiness. As you know that your body part is divided into two parts of one eye, the one side, one hand is one side and second is one side. That means and symmetrical balance means content should be not the very much too much one side, too much the right side. Means it should be the middle side and symmetrical meaning. Although in the civil engineering and all that, they are giving some asymmetrical balance also and giving the some new design thinking. But in the graphic design manner, symmetrical things always give a generic beauty and generic influence to everyone. Now, the balancing elements of different size and weights. That means again, if you are getting the anything, that means I will take example. Um, if you are giving a three or four names of your partners, so what will you say? That your partner should be the same alignment and name should be below this. But when you are giving such informations like I am really take an example. I was working with the university. So from there, when I was creating graphic design for the university, so what I've done, that the VC of the university was was topmost place. Registrar was the second place, and I was at the third place. Although I was the organizer and the speaker that place, but that time I will have to keep in mind what is the seniority of in this matter. But the second way, in the second creative, it was not possible to think that give things verticals. There was a problem that ki I was compelled that ki I have to the three persons in the horizontal way. Then what can I say about it? Ki the three persons are the different position, and he is the senior and the less senior, and I was the junior person. So what should I do? I thought 5 to 10 minutes. Then I got a trick. What the size of picture was the VC was the biggest. It was all the horizontal platform, and the size of the star the little less, and I was in the least thing. So this is the depiction. Then whatever the water you are presenting, it is important thing. It is not it's not has it is not been written there that VC is the senior person and is the least senior person. But what can you do? By your creative design, you can give a message that what is the more important. Important means who is the more senior and who is the least senior. So there are some such examples, the balancing element. So this is the balancing elements. You can give it an other manner, other matter. If you are in the product line, so means most important product should be the bold, some little bigger size, and the least important figure, important product will be in the least size. So this is the balancing element of different size and weights. So you can take it another example in the question answer sessions. You can ask the questions for this, and then ensuring the consistent alignment of the elements. Alignment means you know everything, the meaning of the alignments. Okay, who is the what the content you are creating, this should be the proper alignment. Alignment will be the vertical, maybe horizontal, maybe seniority, maybe the cost effective, maybe the most effective. It can be with the grids and the guides for the precision. Yeah, important thing. These are tools I will tell you in the training session. and the aligning text and images and graphics. And I have already emphasized all the things: aligning text, images, and graphics. What are the text you can use? Images should be images are the better thing rather than images and graphics. Okay, and pictographs, all that. Okay, again, whenever you are contrast, when I'm just discussing about the contrast, for the color combination. Okay, yeah, I'm bringing a picture um, adjacent of this. Important of the contrast in the grabbing the attention, in the contrast in colors, textures, and shapes, and enhancing the visual interest and readability. That means don't be too much indulge that ki what is your likeness or dislikeness. Go with the tone, whatever your product are saying, whatever your product your company is want to reflect it. So that means contrast is the same thing. Grabbing contrast means this red color and the bright colors is uh, always attract the attentions of the visitor of the audience. So it is important to use some colors, but this color is smoothie red and all things. So colors, I can't say the exact name of the color, but when I was searching this color, so it was there, and I use it. So meaning of that, every time if you are trying to get some color combination, that means color combination, to give try to get the some uh, demos and some color combination first, and then decide it. And always research is the first thing whenever you are start anything. That means research and survey. So survey is not means ki you will have to put the things to the 1000%. No, 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 no. You will have to survey with your friends, with your family members, what who is available. If 10 to 20 members is always in small offices, 5% at least always in the office, and you can get the opinion for this. And if you are getting the whatever the means majority, you can go with this combination. So that means the contrast, color contrast should be observed and should be taken in their graphic design. So using the contrast in the colors and textures and the shapes, enhancing the visual interest and readability means I can again I will take an example. Someone was in a pitching session, and he was trying to he has he prepared very impressive pitch deck, and providing some data analysis, graphicals, always. But the same way, the second person, he has maybe compromising preparation, but when he was presenting the his pitch deck by the colorful graphics, colorful bar graphs, pie charts. So I was feeling that time, although he is not in too much in this, but being the human and human tendency, I was inclined that person who has created a better color combination and uh, visual effects. So when uh, whatever I can suggest to you and any entrepreneur, any existing and budding, and as well as an entrepreneur and my management consultant, the same thing is there. Everyone is doing the same thing, but the little efforts, more efforts to your presentation, to your creative designs, will give a message to your audience that ki, you are too much serious for your business as well as for your presentation. Simple. If I am a buyer of the any company, if he is not giving a proper graphic design, proper designs to me, so I always said he is not serious person for for his product and for designing. So he will never serve me better way. So, so this is a very important thing. Your graphic design is not for the to give a soothing effects to everyone. Actually, it is a message to your client, your customer, your consumer, that you are too much interested and too much indulge in your business. So this is the main reason. Else everyone knows very well कि designing is not a thing for particle. Practically should product should be the very nice, but you know very well always whatever the जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. That is mean. So graphical design is very important for the things. Now again, unity and cohesion, very important. Unity and cohesion, the word, whatever the word I can use it, but the simple, the generic scenes you have observed the generic scene, you can use in any term of this. uh, Creating a unified composition means composition should be what type of composition? Composition should be at unified. Your views from first to second should not be conflicted. If you are your first statement, first thing, line is something, your second line should be complement, should have the complementation of the first line, and third line should be the first line. That means it is a story type of things. Okay, what should be first, what should be second, what should be third. To actual what is the content you are using in the graphical design. You are giving a story to your client. That means first, you tell me that this is the my name. So, in your story, na, in your story time, you give your a story chapter name, and then you tell about the story first paragraph, second paragraph, third. So that means you always give a heading, then you will give a second paragraph content. This is important. Third paragraph content and fourth content. So it is not a very important. That is the reason creative design and content writer, two major companies, two major sector has been in the play, because it is very important in the present scenario. So then getting unified composition, ensuring all elements work together harmoniously. All elements work together means harmoniously means complementary. Again, the same thing. Meaning is the same thing, and the three things and meaning the same: first, second, third. Avoiding the disjoint or disjointed designs. That means you should not use the better word is, the summarizing word is complementary designs. That means the first design, first part, second part, third part, from the beginning to the end, it should be very, very complemented design. That means it should not the disjoint or the disjointed design. Again, I will ask to the audience and to the attendees that what is the have I followed this thing, disjointed or disjointed designs? No, I haven't followed. Let's see. My first design was this, and this was this. If it uh, although it is in the slide form, it is okay, but if it had in a single page, I will never go with the designs. With the design means first design is this, and show enhancing colors, and this is the very compromising colors. That means it is disjointed. It is not unified for me, for everyone. So this is, you need to observe. If I am doing that same thing, so I should have to. I will honest every time with my things, but I am doing this willingly, because if I'm the unity and the cohesion, there's a no unity and there's a no jointing. There's a completely disjoint and disjointed design. So you will have to observe this is my practical things. Whatever I'm trying to make you learn, what are the practical things? This is a more soothing and more attractive design. Same way, I'm not, I can't stay on the 10 or 15 seconds more than on this page, because I'm also not liking this. So this is the things you have to observe. Now again, this slide, slide 11, page 11 and page 13 is the complementary designs. This is a jointing design, but the 12 number is disjoint design. So you have to observe that the color composition and the richness of this picture. This is a very compromising. Again, this is richness. So things have to observe. The importance of the, and now I'm moving the next topic. What is the space and the proportion? Importance of the negative space, achieving the proper proportion and the scale, maintaining the visual balance and through spacing. I'm just trying to whatever I have written in the content by this picture. If you are trying to get the spacing and the visual effects, important negative space, achieving the proper proportion and the space. So you should, the first blue ball and the light blue ball is a far away, and the three blue ball is the nearby. That means I'm just trying to depict whatever I'm writing there. I'm trying to depict by the picture. So that is meaning whatever you are writing there, to try to give the graphical design and graphics by these things. So if I will the things here, so then I will use this picture. Okay, this is a very connective pictures. Both the pictures are my content and the picture very connective, and maintaining the visual balance through spacing. The very well the small color balls are the very in the visual balance and the through spacing, but the blue ball is far away. That means it is attracting your eye because why it is far away. So that is means give whatever the importance, space and proportion, you should use the same proportion, same space, and every time. So proportion means ratio and proportion. Whatever who has know it about it, is same proportion thing. And if you are increasing the things, so you should increase the proportion in the same way. It means if you are using a 2 centimeter things first, the second size will be the 2.5, 3.0, 3.5. Don't do this ke 2.0 say आपने first you have jumped to the 8.0. So this is the proper thing, and that time we use it, uh, and the audience consideration, understanding the, again I have discussed on already this, uh, understand the target audience. Okay, and I told you that tailoring design choices to suit audience and preferences. When I take the when I took the example of the students and the marketing company and all that, conducting user testing for feedback, and always given if it will be the depends on customized basis, conducting user testing or feedback, and designing the various platform. And whenever you are looking that whatever the pictograph I'm using it, arrow based means, and designing, whenever I'm the designing, that means I'm using a dress design. When I'm using the feedback, I'm using the emoji and like that called pictographs of the a person. That means maybe if you hide the things, that means if we avoid the sign whatever I'm bringing, it will not give us too much effect. And maybe someone will see the picture first, the first may understand the target audience, the pictograph, the arrow sign and board sign will be see first, and then he will have a curiosity ki what I am trying to say, then he will read this thing. That means your person, your client will not read it things by your choice. You will have to make it you will have to make them that it should be learned, it should be read. So this is the thing. This is the power of the designing and graphic design and all the any designing. And the next is the thing. Designing for various platforms and devices. I will explain in the one platform. Ensuring the responsiveness and scalability. What I'm saying that adaptability. What is the adaptability? So designing for the various platforms and devices first. Adaptability. How can adaptability? And ensuring the responsiveness and scalability. How can you adaptability? That means you have to ensure that it will have it will get the response considering the different context and environments. This depends on like, again I'm using the again the a very interesting picture on this slide. Designing for inclusivity, ensuring the accessibility for user with the disabilities, and adhering to accessibility guidelines and standards. Means designing for the inclusivity. Whatever the design you have to should have the inclusivity for the everything, and ensuring the accessibility for a user with disabilities. And what are the guidelines and the standard and you very important that your creative designs should follow all the guidelines and the accessibility and all the inclusivity whatever you want to convey. So this is the very again thing. The one person is sitting the one side faces and the second is in the other side. That means I'm just trying to again depicting my things. So it is not important that what I'm written there. I'm just trying to convey by my pictures that what is this shown here, and this will compel you that you will have to read this content. So by this thing, by these are the tools. These are the images and the creative designs are the tools that you how too much interesting your creativity. And now, okay, the terms is very important. Innovation, creativity. But my design is very compromising for this slide. Again, innovation. That means there is a lack of innovation. And but whenever I'm using this slide, that means there's innovation because pictures are more realistic pictures. It's not the dummy pictures. So that is means innovation. Same way, you can feel that. I'm feeling that this is the more attractive slide, but this is not too much. I will just read the content because I am telling you I'm reading. That means you will listen it. Otherwise, you will skip it. So that means to innovations and encouraging the creative thinking. I mean, I'm trying to give an example. Mm, yeah. Okay. After my complete slide, I will give a perfect example for the creativity and all the things. Yeah. The encouraging the creative thinking, pushing the boundaries and trying new approaches, and balancing the innovative with practicality. Sometimes uh, the client, company owner, and the persons, what they do, they they always observe some designs from any one persons and some tools from the persons, and they are using the same thing, repetitive every time. Okay, he took the some portions from the one design. He will took the some take the some persons second design. He will take the second third person second third design, and he will create a some mess type of things in designing. But it will not build the conceptual wise. The concept should be there, else else there is no innovation, and your creative design will not be a piece of junk. Balancing innovation and the practicality, and the third is collaboration and feedback. Importance, what is the importance of the collaboration in design process? Again, seeking and incorporating feedback. Always try to get the feedback if you are creating a design, and uh, filtering and the rating and the refining designs based on inputs. Again, always try to get the inputs, and if you are getting the positive inputs for your designs and creative things, always imply that. And recap of key features for effective graphic design. Again, मैं बता देता हूँ क्या क्या कर सकते हैं हम लोग फिर से जो मैंने बताया. Whatever I told you, recap key features of effective design means your content should be precise. Content should be precise first. Alignment. Second, third, third, uh, try to avoid some extra literature and material. Use the white place in your design very effectively, and emphasizing the importance of the balancing design principles I told you, and encouraging the continuous learning and improvement. And always, it is not a one thing that yeah, you will learn some tricks from here in this workshop, and it is sufficient. No, it will change with the time. In every 2 3 months you will get the new tools. When I started, the Corel Draw was there only. Photoshop was there. Now there are some ready-made tools like Canva is a very popular tool. What I'm using it personally, because it is a very ready-made tool. Is in tool, it is a very the ready-made, everything is ready-made, and ready-made website, customized website type things. So that is means, and I'm trying to uh, tell you one more thing for the practical basis. Yeah. Uh, one design is there. I'm trying to my reverse camera. Okay, got it. If you, I think it is a very important thing to my in my laptop is there's a thing. This is an event. Is going to be held on 27 20th April. Why I'm seeing you? अब मैं स्टेबल करता हूँ. You will try to get the things. The name is Startup Nexus. This is the level of creativity, and I would like to tell you that it is not very the person who has created this is not very professional. I just gave a idea. Means input is very important if you're trying to design. Okay, Nexus. Nexus means that the proper is startup Nexus, and the startup, the word is startup. The image you are seeing the between the letters, it is the AI based things. And when you are seeing the N is the reflecting the artisans, E is reflecting the textile, and X is reflecting the agri-tech. U is different the again AI and something, and S is the medicines type thing means medtech. So what I'm trying to this, ki they who will if you are looking that you will have an idea about it startup, and this is reflecting the five sector of this startup ecosystem. So this type of things that you if you are creating something, uh, maybe it is very easy thing. Just write the nexus and go and write the five things. Okay, we are dealing with the agri-tech, artisans, and the AI and the medtech. But when I am giving a such type of impression, such type of design uh, uh, in my all the inputs, all my graphic design, though I am not using any type of content in that thing. That means it is sufficient. It is very attractive thing. What I'm not saying this that because I made this and I gave the input. I have received the several inputs for this concept. Means it was a concept that what type of information you are trying to deliver. Means if you are in innovative ecosystem, that means entrepreneurship is always trying that it should be the first condition of the entrepreneur is that it should be innovative approach. So it's not ki innovative approach is the only that your idea is unique, your putting your idea and your valuation is unique and it's had been done. No, it is not done. It is the beginning for your thing. Your day-to-day life will also should also a innovative approach, and every work and everything should be innovative. So the whole designing, whatever I have discussed with you in the last more than 1 hour, I am just summarizing the discussion by giving us such real example. It has been prepared by school boys, school girls, interns. But the reason is that whenever I was putting the input, I was very clear about my thing, ki what I'm looking for that. When I when I told that no, I'm not looking for the nexus and things, and I'm will add one more thing. Whenever I was creating the things, I observe, I surveyed it. I took the some inputs, some my friends, some my industry colleagues, and all persons. After that it will reflected. Maybe it will not be completely visible for everyone, but I'm trying to fun one more thing. This is the uh, I told you in the background, very fade background is there whenever, because the screen it will not be the okay for you, but I will share it later on. uh, there is the building of the venue. Whenever this thing has been organized, will be organized, because I just want to reflect the building at that. So that means if someone is looking this design, he is always sure about that this is the startup event, and means these are the things, means and the mid letters the picture about the artisans, textile, agri-tech, and this and the medtech has been confirmed about it. Ki what type of the things are going have to going to here. And the second time, whenever he is in this portion looking the in the very fade background, there's a name of the university where is being to held. It's the Chhatrapati Sahuji Maharaj. And whenever sorry, just 2 seconds. Yeah. And whenever he is scrolling down, so whatever the image you are showing, that it is called the Lal Imli, is the one very renowned building of the Kanpur place. So what I'm just want to convey that I'm never saying that from where it is taking. I'm not using the content. Actually, this is the invitation letter. Actually, so that's been too much content. Otherwise, there's no content in all that. And the last means always that what type of information you are getting. You will never uh, try to put the more and more on the things. Uddham Utsav, the persons who is not comfortable in the English, for him, for them, I am using the Uddham Utsav, the words. That means I'm using the very least words, but my message is clear that this is for everyone. And next is business conclave. Everyone, because I was my perception for this event is this: it should not be dedicated to the only startups. It should be for the Uddham Utsav, for the persons. Usually, artisans are not very literate to understand the terms. And the third is the last concept is that startup is will never uh, can scale without the help of the business and business persons, HNIs and the SMEs. So these all the 3 lines, 4 lines, I have given my whole message. This is the crunch of the this is the crunch of this designing and creative things. So the clear cut message, and this is the my uh, my company logo, iTech Group, and this is depicting that I am working for the SDG model, and this is the things. This is the other designing tools. Means all the things, whatever I'm using it, I'm trying to uh, trying to keep in mind the key factors, the key things of the uh, designing. And last, I'm trying to I will explain, and I will confess that I'm not a tech guy, but whatever I have observed, now I am giving the inputs to my designers, to my designing team. Whatever the inputs are then, all are the my inputs only. And but important thing is, inputs were very clear and very precise manner. And so that time I got this result, and you will not believe, friends, I get this design in only 15 to 20 minutes. The reason is this: that means the concept was very clear in my mind, my pitch was very clear in mind, what I am looking for. So this is the power of power of creative design and tools. So it is not about tool now, it is all about a common sense about that. You don't put such type of the things and content which are you're not liking to do only that type of things. Okay, that you are appraised and you are trying to look at. This is the whole thing for this session, and I'm open for the question answer now. You can ask now, please. Ankurji, are you there?
Yes, sir. Any issues?
No, I'm not heavy. I've done my things. I'm just trying to have a question from the audience.
Okay.
Yeah. In the next session, we will decide. We will take a demo of the Canva. Okay, how can we use it effectively, and how can we create the slides by the AI tool, uh, mm, and how can we make a better presentations with the Chat GPT and the AI tool. In the second session, we will discuss about it. Till then, uh, if anyone has any query about the sessions, the first session, so I'm open for the questions now. Till then, if you're not asking any question, I will just, because I'm not getting any response from the host also, Ankush sir, and till then, I was just trying to give more example by this slide, whatever I'm having in this. Uh, just try to this the things. This is also a part of the creativity and the designing. There's a name is you're looking at. This is the name is startup suffer and suffer. Actually, what is the meaning of this? uh, some persons will criticize me that suffer का spelling wrong है आपका. but no, suffer ना wrong नहीं है. That means ये ऐसा लिखा गया कि because it should some have a catching attitude, because suffer and suffer, it has two meanings. That means this is the total creativity, total graphic design. The simple can be written there like this. That means suffer and thing. So this is also an example of the creativity and the creative design, and name is also there. So meaning of that, if you are doing doing in anything, you should have, you will have to put some efforts to give a innovative thing, innovative approach. So I'm just trying to give an example for like this. Uh, Ankur, are you there? And someone else?
Uh,
Yeah.
Alok sir, can you please sum up last session as I was absent? I'm sorry
Okay. Okay.
if
Uh,
you don't mind.
no, no problem. Hey, I just gave. I have given some example, real time examples already, that how can we create a design effectively. I'm
Okay, sir.
just and I have opened the session for the question answer. If someone if someone has any query, he or she can ask uh, very
Okay,
freely.
sir. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm listening, sir.
Yeah. No, I have done I have done my first session actually, because
Oh,
this time is question answer time. Whatever the 15 minutes I have left it for the question answers, because we will take a 15-minute break and we start the second session.
okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we should I take the break now?
Yeah, sir. Let me ask to sir.
Yeah, please.
Alok sir, I'm sorry. I failed to connect with the Ankur sir and Madhuri ma'am.
Okay.
So, Hanji.
Okay. Then
Yes, hello.
yeah.
Yeah, is there any problem? It's just please.
No, no, it's not. That's not a problem. I'm just telling that I have come up my the first session.
Okay, okay,
Now I have opened the forum for the question answer.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So,
Mhm.
if anyone is having any question, should we pause it for half an hour, sir? Do you want break?
Yeah. Great. It'll be great for me also. Okay. So
Okay,
now
okay.
second, I think 3 o'clock
Yes,
for the same link,
Yes, yes,
on the
yes,
same
yes.
link. Okay.
yes, yes, yes. From the
Okay.
same link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So this is a 30 minutes break. So you all can join back at 3. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. You can continue.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. This I'm okay. I'm resuming my session.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Yeah. Okay. Now it is a now the first was little theoretical, and now it is a too much in technical basis actually. After that I will show two demos. First with the Canva, and second with the Microsoft 365. It will be a great help to everyone, that whoever is taking time to create, to making the PPTs and the Canva. After all, it will give you a basic design. I will not say that that this demo and this thing will be make you pro in this those two skills, but you will be able to identify that what should not be happen in the creative designs. Let's start now. Yeah, now. So first, again I'm saying that some recap from the first session. Important of graphic design for entrepreneurs, and the overview of the how technical training can enhance design skills. Just this has been completed. Uh, Now first off, again, I'm bringing the graphic design, the entrepreneurship, because I'm emphasizing the for the entrepreneurship. Uh, the first is important visual communication. for the branding. Now, what have I decided told you already in the session? Now, what is the visual communication or the branding? So, as I told that, don't go with the too much literature, too much complete information. The information should be visual communication. That means should be graphs, charts, images. As I was seeing that whenever I am seeing that visual communication, I am using a font, using a picture like a eye. That means it's a giving, it is a depicting that what type, the what scenario I am discussing. The important visual communication is always give you a better attention if you are using normal content, normal 2 3 4 lines. That means actually it is a skill by which you can summarize your long and lengthy information in a single chart and single thing. And second thing, enhancing the marketing materials with the effective design. What do you mean? I will discuss it in another scenario, another way. Yeah, how will you create the design? If you observe in newspaper that Amul is doing the such thing very smartly. He is observing the marketing content. Whatever is doing in the chronicle incidents or things, and he is using such type of he's creating the such type of the cartoons and the stories to bring a better visibility and better attention. Amul has a team who is observing that what is being happen in day-to-day life, day-to-day incidents, and every time they are trying to get in this. I will take another example, and is in my mind too. It's called Brink is the content creator, and when the from Mangalyaan, like when uh, was launching, and that time pe she give a type of thing. She depict a normal aeroplane, and besides him, she is mentioning that dummy of the Mangalyaan, and she is saying, "Ki my company will give you from aeroplane to rocket launch." That means what are you? You are observing the current scenario, and you are depicting to the client to to attend the to observe the to seek his attention. That means if you are working and in the current scenario, and you are updated with the current scenario, you will give a better impact, because uh, this era is of the whole era is about the content creating and content. Whenever content is creating by our basis. So first are this one first in the some days before, content was creating for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Now before 2 3 months before, I was observing that content was getting the daily vises to means, and this content means it is a graphic design. And now whenever the companies and content team and creative teams are involved in every platform and every within every company, the content is making and creating on hourly basis. If you are entering the office first hour, you will get the uh, first first post. After 2 hours, you will get the second post, third post, fourth post. That means con- that means, and the post is not will be lots of content, not the news. They will convert the any incident with the creative, with the use of the creative things, and they will upload on the suitable platforms. So what I mean to say that marketing materials means effective design. That means whatever the you are observing in the market, what scenario and what canonical happenings are there, observe it and use it to get the attention of your uh, customer or your clients. And creating the engaging content or digital, and that is my mean how can you create the engaging content? What is the meaning of engaging content? How can you say that engaging content? That means What engaging? That means the present scenario. This is the season of the elections and political engagements. The some I will not take the name of that person, but someone is in the some government agencies, under the agencies in the Delhi. That means this is the warm content. Everyone was trying to get the things from that. If you heard the any news, maybe someone was serious, maybe someone was making the fun of the things, but content is there. Now you can connect your creative designs, creative teams, and creative things that observe the current scenario, observe the observe the happenings and the incidents which are being the daily basis, and make it. It will drill the market. It will give the better retention, better attention, and better stability to the audience. So that is meaning. So it is not a simple thing. If you are doing this, it will give a single content, single exercise will give a multiple message to the clients, and something. First, you are getting the customer attention. Second, the smart customer, smart client is always observe that Waki, that how much you are aware with the current scenarios and market. So if he is getting that you are a smart player, and you are observing the day-to-day incidents, you have the capabilities to take the decisions according to the market situation. So that means I told you that, okay, your content designing is not a design. Is it a literally communication to with your clients that how much you are serious, how much you are updated, and how much you are visionary? So these are qualities, all are depicting by the designing and the creative designing things. So I meant to say, maybe you haven't thought about this. Ki it is too much. Is it too much serious things that creative design is a too much serious thing? Designing is this is a different concept, and the perception and the backend story is a different concept. So first of all, you will have to observe, and in each and every basis, what type of content, that means what is the story is want to bring in the scenario, and after that you will give the input to your design team, or else you will do yourself. This is the thing. How can you get the profit, get the benefit from the market scenarios? So this is the creating called the engaging content for digital market platform. Trend, the word is trend is better word, you know very well. Whenever I will not take the name of the in this platform, some songs and all that, but you always, after 2 months, 1 month, you will observe some reels on the particular songs, trendy songs. That means as the song, and as well, now the smart players are using the same song for the campaign of their business also. So this is the thing. Can design the first, to make the design is a perfect. Okay, you're doing this, but your design is impressive, penetrative, impulse, and because the creative is the creative design, yeah, creative uh, is the mostly affect the impulsive buyers actually. Means the someone is seeing the reels and the shorts in the Instagram and the YouTube, and he's seeing that dresses are very lucrative and everything. I'm just giving example. um, and after that he will move to your website and move to your whatever the e-commerce site and Amazon or like that, and will and he or she will give us order to you at once, because they are the impulsive buyers. That means impulsive buyers means they are observing your content, seeing your content, and getting uh, affected and getting impressed by your content, and giving your order. That is means the creative design is not only the informative basis. It should be alarming. It should be calling. uh, it should be the invitation basis. That means you come and use it, come and buy it. That means like this. So that means so that means why are you too much needed to too much serious for the content writing? This is the main reason, because you know very well. graphical design is okay, but now the present scenario, the all 95% marketing is is being being happen on the digital marketing and creative content. That means a few years back, there were posters, hoardings, and all that. No, but now it totally has been replaced. Whatever the cost you are expanding in the offline media and print media, now the 10% cost of that expenses, just expenses, and just spend and get the wider range of the customer. That means in the 1000 rupees, you can reach the approx 20 to 30,000 audience. So this is the main reason. What is the need to create the content, to need the create the creative designs. So creative designs is also content for you and for your company and for your audience too. So this is the reason to get the 3 points, the very important points. So that is why I have taken too much time to explain the crunch and the things. Now the next is, yeah. And what are the challenges? There's lack of design expertise. Yeah, it happen. So first of all, if you can afford it, I'm very sure and very uh, to straightforward suggestion that if you can afford uh, to a digital team or content creating team or the creative team, then uh, give your work, forward your work. Yeah, empaneled this type of team in your office. That is why you can get the expert and the well-versed design. Limited for second is what I told you, that okay, that is that you are too much, you are not for your fund constraint, finance constraint, limited budget for hiring professional and designers. Yeah, it happened. I will tell you how can you crack it. And inability to communicate design ideas effectively. Yeah, the last one is the most most important thing. As I have told you in the last session, when I was summing up the session, I was showing you some design shut up nexus type. Technically, what is the problem with the things? First, lack of the expertise. Okay, this is a problem with you. It's not about the lack of expert, but also it will be a time constant for the entrepreneur, because being whenever you are a new entrepreneur or the budding or the aspiring entrepreneur, you will not have too much time to give time to design. So then limited budget for the hiring professional. Okay, so that time what should you do? You will have to allocate little budget for the professionals and designers. Don't uh, uh, don't hire him. You just hire the freelancers. It is called the project wise. As I will give you example. I have I have connecting a show Startup Suffer by Alok Pandey. That means name. So what I'm doing there, because it is not a full time job, I am hiring the professionals for the daily basis. Who is shooting? Who is the sound assistant and all that? He is coming to me and charging my daily basis. And that's some other team who is creating the reels on the slots. She is an intern, and she is charging me by the per reel wise. That means whatever the charges, if I had a as an employee on my place, so he and the team will acquire my place as well as my time. And along with uh, but the charges and the salary will be the fixed fixed expenses. So I will, when I was outsourcing my these of things, I'm totally getting rid of my responsibilities. I'm not paying for this whole month salary. I'm not paying for the bills, electricity bill for them, because they are not using my office. So this is should be the smart player. And I'm telling you, if you are looking for that, try to get the interns. They are too much innovative. They are too much lucrative, in his skills. And but try to do one thing. That's last one. Inability to communicate and design the ad effective means, if you are inability convert to the ability, your interns will be the proof. And some interns are ready to work for you without uh, without charging anything, because they are just trying to get the summer intensive and the such short time certification courses. So these are the some things, but it is going on. I'm doing this. I'm not telling you just for the lecture and all the things. Whatever I'm telling you is totally on the practical basis, not on the theoretical basis, not of the academic information, all that. So whatever I will share with you. So this the only that thing, whatever I can do and whatever I had done. So this is the challenges. So first of all, I will always always suppose that lack of design expertise. Don't try to get the expertise on this. Just try to get the generic knowledge. That is why you can observe the flaws. You can instruct the persons that what do you need it. And next is benefits of the what the telling what I'm telling you, empowering the entrepreneur to create their own designs. Okay, literally the same thing. If sometime no one is getting your perception, your views, your inputs for the designs, that time you can give them a basic raw idea. Else your intern, your employee, your manpower have been completed his design. That time you can add some value if you are aware about the tools of the or the platform. So that means to entrepreneurs, I'm not telling you that create your design. I always say that don't try to get indulge in the designing aspects, because designing is a time taking work. Just get into the try to get the concept and give the perfect input to your design team, because it is time taking, little time taking, and after some time you will observe that your whole time is wasting, not is investing. You are investing your whole time in only creativity, but creativity will work only when you are in any product or any market. So this is always I will suggest every entrepreneur, don't try to create their designs and own this every time. Okay, somehow and sometime you can go with this, but no, every time you can't do this. And saving cost on the outsourcing, yeah, maybe it's happen, but always cost save होगा, but your time will not save. And improve the communication with design. This is the third thing I will go with this. Improving the communication with designers. That means if you know the limitations and the expertise and limitations and the add-ons of the any platform of designs, as we discussed in the earlier session, that time you will more capable and more convinced to give your right input and in shortened time. And no one can make you fool that, oh, it is not happen, it will not be possible for you for making the first benefits of designs. So that is my your basic knowledge will give you a better communicator in the design perspective. So this is the third is the I'm going with. The second is I've written there, okay, but this is not a time cost saving, but it is a negative effect, time saving, but the time taken. And the next is, yeah, this I will complete this principles, and after that I will go to the some demo sessions. Yeah, onto the design principle of first. Again, for maybe little repetition is there, but it is important for to discuss the thing. Compositions, the first. What design principles? What do you want to come to make? To you give you have a proper blueprint on the notepad with that, because when you are designing, if you are recalling the things again and again, that means you will miss some important things or the some design things, because design is also all I told you, design is already a story type things, in artist type of things. Whenever you are in a story, you have a story in your mind. That means composition is important. And color theory, I told you already. What are the color theory means, what type of color is you're using according to your target audience, according to your clients. what type of your product and services. So it will always give a clear thing. If you are not any dilemma, if you're not a dilemma, that means your theory will be perfect. So color theory will be just should be uh, very effective. You don't know about color theory combinations and how much color you are trying to get in your design. And the third one is typography. Yes, I told you that. Typography is that means what type of font style, font size, and uh, size and font colors, and where what should you write small letter smalls. And I'm just giving example. Uh, when I was uh, I'm slide 6, like I'm written the understanding design principles. So what is typography? Grammatically it is wrong because U is in capital, D is in capital, P is in capital. But if it is in heading, so in the by the typography, your first letter is capital, second letter the first, because heading the every first letter of the uh, of uh, of the any word should be capital. So this is U, D, and principal. But grammatically, it is wrong, because if any professor of the of the English will will not accept this. So that is meaning typography is not any grammatical thing and all thing. It will give you a presentable and the attractive look also. So this is the typography. This is just one example of the typography, and the same way the layout. I'm writing that. So this is also typography. Whatever the in the first session and this session, whatever the presentation I'm showing you, so this is all of composes and all is full of the typography. And the next is layout. Importance of applying the design principle of business context. Layout is important thing. Uh, I am giving you some slide. There are some letter side things. That means what I'm showing, trying to say, I'm not showing you layout in the first and composition last, because I'm trying to depict it that first is important composition. When you have decided the composition, then you will go the color theory, because color theory is always come to the background. And then when your background is completed, and then you will go the type the things. And last one, you will manage the whole creatives. That means ki where should be put it there, then that time you will replace the things as well as you. So this is the process. I can't be jumbled up, the first this and last one to this. So this is a very important. Again, this is a very important, as well as in the last discussion, that you have to use composition, color theory, typography, and layout. And the next is family. Okay, uh, familiarization with the design tools. That means I told you, you should be familiar about the design tools. There are several design tools. Uh, when I was started, uh, it was Adobe Photoshop. It is a little complicated. And Adobe Illustrator now, and Corel Draw, and the Canva. There is a little need to do a little course or experience for Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, and Corel Draw. But the Canva is a new tool where you will, I think, I believe that more than 90% entrepreneur students and all using the Canva. They are the free version, they are the paid version. And the Adobe Photoshop is also, so they are they need a little practice and thing. But the familiar and the favorite tool for today's scenario for the entrepreneur is Canva, because it will give a perfect thing whatever you needed, and you can just insert the data. It is a ready-made website like a GoDaddy and all that, and use it. So I will give some example of the Canva also later on. Okay, now, what why it is needed the important of practical training. Okay, this is a in last, whenever I was summing up the session, I was showing you some practical things whatever discussed, because if you're not doing thing just like in a academic session, you do the class sessions and practical sessions. So that means you will have a real, you will face and you will know the real time changes and real time challenges, not changes, challenges. Uh, what type of the challenges are you facing, your design team, and and the reality of this. So this is the importance of the practical training. So you need to do 1 or 2 or 3 days on what platform you are providing to your designer, and exercise and projects to apply learning. Again, uh, exercise means if I'm too much able to provide the such type of the things to you, that means now I am in practice of this of tools. I'm using it in the daily basis, and this slides what I'm looking for is uh, also is also made with the effects of the AI and 365. Means if the slide, if I use it PowerPoint, basically need basic PowerPoint, it will take at least if I'm pro, at least 1 hour to 2 hours. If I'm pro, then that case. Uh, but now the time is money, as you always say that. So that is my I use it AI and convert it to the whole my data into 365. Microsoft 365. It also a free tool, and it's also always a some paid tool also. So free tools means if you are looking that, yeah, I am sharing it from the WhatsApp group. That means it's the online. It is showing you online. But whenever you will want to save this on the pen drive and all that, $100. So I don't think so that in present scenario you need to burn your money to purchase and all that, because nets is always available in the every corner and every place. So this is the basic things I'm just trying to convey, that the real time practice. What so this is the real time practice. Okay, whatever I'm telling you, that I am using it, I have faced it and I have experienced it. Then exercise and projects to apply learning, building a portfolio of design work. What means portfolio of design work? Uh, as I told you again, on a design team, what will design team? Design team is not a team like that creative team and the creatives and design that they will create the things randomly. You can't create things randomly. That means that means you have in a good mood you will create a thing like a pro, and if you're not in a bad mood, then not in a good mood, that means you will create some foolish things and in the creative and generative. That means it is a portfolio. Whenever you will start your company and you will engage any professional team, else you are doing yourself this work, creative team, you will have to plan a portfolio that if first first portfolio will be go with 1 month, that how much creatives, how much post, how much things will be posted in whole month. After that you will plan for the month week wise. After that you will plan um, day wise. I'm giving example. Let's Holi has been passed. Okay, so in February I planned for my company that yeah, in for the next means whole March, 30 posts will be delivered, will be posted on our platforms. That time, now the design work has been started. Now what will you do in the very first post? That you will not wish on this creative. You will first post. You will what you will say. You will say that any offer, the holy offer is on. Now I will provide you 20% discount, 30% discount, 40% discount. First post is done. Next post, I've done what? Next post is that we have got the too much responses for this offer, and you will get some feedback videos from the your customers. And the next week, next to the next day, yeah, next week you will get you will post the such videos on that thing. Means first week I'm posting some offers for the holy week, a holy month. Second day, I am providing some feedback videos. Third week, I will provide some. I have provided some other things like some perks. These are the discount, and as well as I will give you some 2 days extra benefits. This is the portfolio of building a portfolio of your artwork. It will not stumble upon that means I today I will post something blah blah blah, and second day I will uh, blah. So reason means I am too much in this. I am too much in this. कि how can you create a design? Okay, design is the first very important thing. But what type of design should be delivered, and when should be delivered? So this is a very important thing for everyone. Okay, just a minute. And next, okay, this is a tailored training programs that I told you, okay, 4 or 5 names. Then uh, each one should identify the most comfortable and most affordable platform, so that he or she should train uh, self for that particular reasons only. And the next is flexible schedules to accommodate business needs. Flexible schedules, that as I told you, if you have uh, uh, made the schedules for your business, but it may be sometime you will have to change, sudden change, because some market scenarios and which is not in your control. That means it should not be stick on that. You should have a plan, a tentative schedule, and day to day time. There can be some flexibility. There can have some changes also, and on demand resource, then on demand training resources. These are the means program means if you want to train on the Canva, on the Corel Draw, train on the Photoshop, that means yeah, you can train. These are tailored training programs. This will not be generic programs, but in all programs you should have the basic generic knowledge of what is okay and what is not okay for the company. And bridging the gap in design, yeah, very important. I think I can discuss it a little more in depth and more basis. The problem is that bridging the gap between design and business goals. What is the difference between um, a well-trained, experienced businessman? Sorry, uh, well-trained businessman, not sorry, content creator and designer, and what and untrained. Maybe your design is perfect, it is looking good, nice, and everything is very good, but this information is not connecting with your business. This information is not connecting your services. That case, it will not help you anymore for to your business. If it is being happen repeatedly, that means it is a gap, because your design team is not complementing your business goals. As I told you that uh, any uh, this is a time, it was time of the festival Holi, and I was creating a normal, I was giving a normal design tools, normal designed materials in the market, in the platform. It will never help it, because maybe your design team can say that, sir, I have planned it already, how can I change it? So that means I told you that in before, it should have some flexible approach. Not flexible, it is called the agile approach. You know about agile? Strict, but you can flexible whenever needed, little bit. Uh, uh, till then, till then, you are not getting harms, getting losses due to your approach. So the better word in the entrepreneur is a agility, not even the design. In his nature, it should have the nature of the businessman and the entrepreneur. It should have the agility, agile approach. So there's a bridging the gap between that means the first is understand the business objective. So first of all, whenever you are appointing the team, creating team, or you are appointing yourself for the team, so first of all you will have to clarify about the objective. That is why I'm telling you that normal designer who is creating the marriage cards and invitation cards will not work for you. Everyone said that he is a great designer and he is carrying his business from 20 for 20 years. Even he is the is the he is a printing designing the marriage cards, invitation cards. No, it will not work for you because the person should be well aware about the business needs, business scenario. That means you should very aware about that. Ki what type of what type of work has been done by the your employee, or your coming employee or your potential employee. So it is important to understand for you ki who can bridge the gap. Not everyone can bridge the gap. Ki someone has been recommended that ki, okay, this is a very pro in his field, but in his field, not your field. So you will have to look after that person only, and that type of things uh, who can accommodate your needs. Then that time under the objective, business objective means what are your objective. You are not looking for the invitation of the marriage and all that. You are looking for your business. Maybe you are a jewelry, you are creating a tech firm. You are creating FPO firms. Maybe you are creating any SDG oriented water conservation firm. That is means your uh, creative team, content creating team, and creative team, and you should also know about the what type of objective are you looking for. So that is why you will be able to give a correct message by your creative design that what you are trying to get the thing. So first of all, this is not a only design thing. No, this is a conceptual things. So you will have to create the concept. After that, you will have to summarize and convey, and then translating the business concept into the visual design. As I told that, if I'm saying that, okay, uh, whatever, how can I say that? The I, whatever you are saying, the I in this lesson means this I is showing that okay, I am a concept into visual design. So I am trying to visualization. So this is all the creative thing. Whatever the bluish thing and purple thing you are seeing in this screen, what is then? This is the designing thing. So I'm discussing thing, and this is the short things, and by the help of this summarized things, I am being able to explain lots of discussion, and being able to discussion. That means these are the summarizing to me, and these are helping tools for me. Else I will maybe, okay, if you are discussing 2 or 3 4 hours, after some time you will blank out. After all, you are a human being. That is mean this type of things you are bringing you in the context, bringing you in the discussion also. So business concepts into the visual design. And last is aligning design strategy with marketing goals. Whatever you are designing, as I told you, and again last thing, that nexus and every word is containing the specific picture. But but when you are seeing the nexus, you are not observing it, but you are zooming up in this. So every letter has a different meaning. So that is means align design strategy, and what was the my marketing goals, that by using this goals, I was trying to bring in the bring in the discussion all the current sectors of the entrepreneurship. So I was doing this. So this is the market design strategy with the marketing goals. So this is a short thing. Now, yeah, case studies may let you go already. I have done this because last means uh, yeah, continuous learning and improvement again. Importance of lifelong learning and design. as I told that I am already always I'm learning this. If one strategy is not working, one design not working, I will take in. As I told that key give a real time example. I will take the real time example. Uh, in my because current scenario, I'm designing too much for my YouTube show. That time, first video maybe first reels maybe reach 500-600 in the 1 hour. Maybe next reel not working as well. To that time, I will learn. I will analyze this thing. Okay, what type of hashtag I'm using, what type of the content I'm using, what type of the at what time I'm launching it, and what is the timing of the my reels. So that means I am analyzing and learning. The very famous quote of me that refine and define. Refine means okay, whenever you are doing the things, okay, it will work, it will not work. Only two possibilities only are there. It will work, it will not work. It will work, you will keep it and define it. It will not work, refine it and leave it. So that means that the perfect theory for the any creative things, I think, okay, refining, defining. If you are defining in the perfect, the defining and defining, you can define the every supportive things and every non-supportive thing and same thing. First of all, whenever I'm discussing, I came in mind this just a second. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. When I was thinking and discussing about this, that time I am trying to get you clear message that never, never put negative words in your creative design. Whenever I am discussing about that, what I'm saying, important, less important. I'm not uh, uh, talking to you about that important and and waste for you. Always use a positive words. Everyone is because this is communication. In normal communication, as well as in the any documentation, as well as in the designing, never use such negative words in your communication. Means less important, more important, senior, more senior, less senior, uh, higher seller, lower seller. That means these are the communication. Whenever you are, if you are saying that this is my least sellable item, no, bolo, this is my less sellable item than this. Least means means last. So no one is was ready to opt your best product. So communication is the best. Best should be best if you are in the normal communication as in the content communication. This is the technical things, the words that should not use when you are creating your design. Importance of the lifelong learning, that means the lifelong. This is the learning, and also I'm learning about that. Okay, that means I have done with the Instagram. That is the this thing. So it's not about that you have created a very well design. That time, at what time you are posting it, and if you are creating your design in the LinkedIn post and on your platform, at what time you're launching it. So first, as well as it is also, although it is a very important to create a very impressive design, as well as it is equally important that at what time you are uploading it on the platform. So simple phenomena, and you will have to care about it always. And keeping up with industry trends and technologies, I've already told you that keeping up with the industry trends, not industry trends and the technology as well, that what type of industries you are looking for, and start whatever industry trends. That means I current scenario and canonical conditions and all that you have to keep an hawkeye on the things. And technology, as I told you that a few days before when I started my career, no, there was no AI, uh, there was no blockchains. Now it is a blockchain. AI has been introduced. But I am very frankly, I will confess that due to my ego, I haven't used AI um, around 7 months. I started it few days back only. When I know the power, when I know that how much a time saving is this. So that is meaning, don't be egoistic to accept the changes and the things. So trends will come, and you will have to sync with the trends. You will have to opt the technologies. Now the next is the quantum computing, the AI. Before this blockchain, we were discussing about the blockchain was the last thing. Then AI has introduced. Look at the AI is the last thing. Now quantum computing is a new things. So what I mean to say that every you should be the acceptable your criticism. If you have content, create a content, create the designing, it maybe it will be criticized. Okay, it happened. It will be criticized. It happened. Accept it, refine and refine the wrong things, and define the fine thing, and get it, and put the next design, next trends. Not only the designs, as well as in your business module too. And the continue and the last is the encouraging a culture of creativity innovation, as I told you that innovation, because I told you I being a mentor, being a such little experienced person, I was not too much in favor of the AI, because I am a when I've done PhD, so I was criticizing that AI will not give a innovative approach to everyone. So that time I will choose it, na. But where should I use? Should I leave it? Again, we define. That means I will not use in the research work, but I will use in to create the PPTs and all the things. So this is the meaning. You will decide that how much amount you will observe to available things. Everything is available. So that means the anchoring the culture of creativity. If someone is coming to you, someone new creator, new things are coming to you, new tools are coming to you, you will go through at least once, so that you can have an idea about that. It is okay for you. If it's not okay for, leave it for the second form. That means test it once, and innovation. So this is the already innovation, and I'm very supportive of this. Creative things and all the things. That means if you are looking for the some crunchy lines, some impactful lines, you can use find the GPT, chat GPT. That is mean like how can you create the content? If you're not content, that means try to find the content, and after that you will see that actually this is not a copy paste. Actually, try to understand one thing. If you are in the class, first class, second class, third class, fourth, actually you are copying. You are learning by the copying only. You never can say that no, I have learned myself. No, one is 1 2 3 4, you are copying. But after after getting the some understanding, some things, you are giving some new meanings of your studies. But generally you are basic things you are copying. So I'm just trying to give thing. If you are creating the content design, literally you will start from the copying, but after that you will start create innovations. And mostly innovations are not the perfectly complete innovation. They are innovations already bring from the mixture of some different ideas. So some different ideas already existing in the market, you are compiling and presenting them on the same platform. It is innovation. So the same thing the content creating is and the creative and designing says also that okay, you are observing the font from the one design, you're observing the color coding from the second design, you're observing the alignment of the third design, you're observing the something. Whenever I'm giving you example, that means I'm copying this, na. Okay, what is the Amul is doing, what is color blink is doing. That means I'm observing that. Okay, whenever I will design this, I will reflect all the things in the one way. So simply, so this is a continuous learning. So this is not copying. You are learning. If the someone is doing great, so what is the problem with if we can copy? If you can ask, that means how can I do it, how you are doing this, and appreciate it and try to learn this. And some next. Now return on investment. Why are you doing this? Can calculate the ROI of the technical training in the graphic means wait means if you are as I told you when you are switching from the offline market to online market, that means if you are creating the content, creating the graphical design, and it will move to the market platform of the market. If single customer is knocking to you, believe me, your cost justified. That means you will get the cost. And the one important thing is this is the platform where your content will live long last. I mean, that means it will not deleted by the everyone. Whatever the content you will uh, put in the Facebook and the last before for 14 year 10 years, it is also available today also. That means this is the best thing. So maybe you will not get the instant return of your content designing, but it will return to you as well as time will happen, and time will give you time. Cost saving versus the outsourcing design work. I told you that discuss कि return on cost saving versus outsourcing design work. Maybe I always say that if you're not busy in your work, so don't spare time for the designing. If you have time, you go with the work, but don't avoid your original work to design the creatives and all things. If you are having too much time besides your workings, you can go with this designs. Increase brand values. First of all, increase brand value and customer engagement. First, Italy, I, whenever you are creative designing, that means it is getting the brand value actually, and your customer is seeing your content, your creative designs again and again, two, three, four times, six times, four times. That means this is creating a impression in your mind that something is here. So that is the reason you should post the create the designs and post it regular basis, and try to get a pattern at one time and how much time will take. Don't do this 1 week. You have posted 100, sorry, 10 creatives, and you have vanished in them from the market for 10 days. No, don't do this. Try to get a pattern. At least follow this. Sometimes it can be you are not being able to follow that all the things, but try to get to stuck your schedule. Last slide, last session was already we have discussed in the last session. Now, but again, I'm into it. Connecting with fellow entrepreneurs and design professionals. Important. I told you how we learn it. Collaborations. There's a new trend in this. Who is the influencers and all things? They are posting collaboratively. We are tagging someone by smart play. We in the if you have created the design and you are posting it, maybe you will say that I haven't sufficient followers or sufficient connections. That time what will you do? You will ask someone to collaborative posting. That means Instagram is seeing this, but in the LinkedIn like post, you never need to ask someone to tag him tag her. Just post it and tag her name, his name. You will get all the audience who is following that particular celebrity or particular more engaging connections. That means if you are having the 10 connections and I am having the I think I have having the 2000 around connections. If you are tagging me, that means your content creatives is visible all my followers. That means you are up to date for the 2000 persons. So this is the smart tricks whenever you are posting things and design and creating designing. So maybe it will be give you a respect to the other. You are trying to trying to get attention from your that person's as well as uh, his that person's following. To me, I mean to say that try whenever you are posting it to try to tag uh, type of things. This is that some tricks that you can create the larger audience. This is called the collaborations. and sharing the best practice and insights. So that way I'm sharing that. So whenever I was started it, so who I was looking at, who is the who has the maximum means followers in this LinkedIn, in this Instagram. I will just do one thing. I will connect, send the connection request, and whenever I will post that, I will pick the persons. That means if you are a tagging, if you are in a tech company and or your training company, uh, then I will post the content and tag the biggest university in the India. That means I am I'm pretty sure about it. If I'm working with the Kanpur University or the Delhi University, I'm tagging Delhi University. Delhi University will have at least 1 lakh followers. So my content is going to the Delhi universities and at least 1 lakh followers and 10% conversion. You can get it. 1 lakh, 10%, 10,000 persons are already seeing your content. So this is the smart tricks. Don't go with the egos. I will not tag someone. I will not do this because this is the time of the networking. And it is not networking. That means add 2 persons in your in your chain. No. It is not a not a networking. Networking means I am discussing something. Means 50-20 persons. That means I have connected with the 10-15 persons. Means whenever I will some persons will gave us request to connect on me and he will post something, so I will carry forward this connection for some for my connection. So that means the problem is this: what is the best practice? Okay, this is the best practice. Na? Don't ask someone if you are in the market in your content design. Don't ask for something. Don't request. Don't do the request every time. Your message in the content should be in the such type of the message that you are providing something to the others. You know very well, if you are a begging, no one, I think 0.1001% will give you something. But when you are dealing, you will get 50% person's conversion. But when you are offering someone that I am giving to you, trust me, 85%, 90% conversion. That means first try to give to others, else you this. That means that your creative design should have the clear cut message. Okay, what I am giving you. If he is asking if he convinced to you, and you will get the message. So this is the approach should have if you are in the market, and the creative designs also. So creative design is just a tool. Don't too much, but tool, but the whole concept, whole business strategies, everything. When you analyze the everything, after that you will get the perfect creative design. It is not a tool, just tool that you are using Corel and all thing. Someone was criticizing me when I was taking the sessions on the creative design, that you are not a tech guy and how are you taking the designs. I'm telling you that I told you that I am literally okay. I'm not tech guy, but I know the minute information. I know the minority and the pros and cons of the things, because this is a branding marketing tool, and I am the marketing guy. I know the marketing strategies. I know the and the professor of strategic management. That means when I was in the IT Kanpur, I was teaching the strategic management. I was telling you that. I was telling the every person that actually it is not a different aspect. This is a new tool to create the better marketing. If the marketing person is not available to give the input, the content creator and the graphic designer, how can I expect that? How can someone expect that it will be the great appealing content, appealing the graphic design? So try to understand that graphic design is not a graphic design. Don't do too much content, always there in the graphic design. So this is the reason you need some expert to give the right input in the graphical designing and contents. Next. I'm summing up again this. Uh, I have recapped because मेरे को एक I just want to explain the one more things already. So I'm not recapping like this. I'm just telling you first. If you have any question, ask me, and then I will tell you some more things. If someone wants ask any question, if it's not comfortable to ask, you can type the question. I will answer it. Okay. Now, uh, uh, you can raise your hands on questions if you want to have question. I'm just trying to discuss one more aspects about the content and designing. Uh, Again, because I will always explain the real time examples. I will not give a theoretical things and whatever here is going to happen. Why I am putting my pictures on this? Why I'm putting name and the things and all that? And the last session, that means the time is all the time is branding. You know very well. I am taking the advantage of this session because I am promoting my company as well as my show. Why? Because if I will not tell you that this is the my thing, how will you know? That is means it will should not have the ego, because when I was carrying my company and show, this is my second identity. Matlab, ITech Group is the first identity, and now the Startup Software Show is my second identity. That means if I am doing something, the person should be known about this, what I'm doing and why I'm doing. That means totally this is also a graphic design. Na? This is a picture. This is a name and all the things. I am putting my things here because whenever I'm adding that mentor of change, if I'm saying that, okay, leave it and just name Alok Pandey. Who is Alok Pandey? There are several Alok Pandey in the market in the India in the scenario. That time I will give you second coin. This is the hierarchy. What I'm telling you. My name is in bold letters. Now I am telling you this. Founder is you, ITech Group. Founder F is the capital letter. C is the capital letter again. I'm not using A and D and. I'm using and alphabetically. I'm telling you again. Grammatically, is it totally wrong? But to give the better impact, I'm using it. Mentor of change, because M ठीक है, is proper noun, but C is not in anywhere. Niti Aayog A is again it is a capital log because it is a proper noun, but change is not is there. Again, the website name, contact name, and I'm using the LinkedIn ID. Why I'm looking at ID? That means I'm just telling you that this is a creative design. The main content is this, and it is aligned. The founder and the CN, everything is aligned in the one line only. And symmetry, one logo is this there and startup logo is there, and you and no one if I'm asking what I'm wrong, this wrong is this, the size of block is ITech Group and size of startup suffer to white patch is totally different. Look at, so this is the problems whenever you will in the pro in the giving the input, not only creating the things, but it can be should be symmetrically, should be perfect that the same size should be there, both the blocks have the same size. So this is the key things which has to be remember and keep remember in whenever you are in design. The problem is not that you are not a pro in this, just need to little efforts and to get the things. Ki what if you are observing anything in from this? Ki what are you looking for? Okay, and whenever you trying to that perception, ki I am just want to try to get the flaws in this slide. Maybe 90% persons will never recognize the changes in iTech and the startup for the blocks changes. But when I will say to you, you will observe that, oh, yes, it is a size difference are there, white patches, the eye has the less space between the before the white patch, but it is a bigger space in white patches. You will have, you will get some at least 5 to 6 mistakes on the whole thing. That means that your box in the gray patch is not the standard. I mean to say that if you will practice about this, how will get the inputs, then you will be pro in this. This is the only crunch of this training. Not about that you will to design the things. Now I will give us some simple demonstration all for this. There is a tool, because laptop is a better place because screen sharing is a problem, get a problem everything. I have opened the chat GPT, normal chat GPT from the Google. Just go from this. It's totally free of cost. This is not charging anything. It's totally free of cost. Just try to give what type of the things in the creative things and all thing. I'm just trying to uh, PPT on what? PPT on what? Content मैं बोल देता हूँ. Uh,
Sir, can you please share the screen? Actually, it is not visible.
okay. I'm trying to.
Ankur sir, session is going on. It is not. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, actually, I was in some important meeting. That's why I was not available.
No issue. No issues.
Okay, I'm bringing now the basic chat GPT's things. Whoever want to try to simple, yeah, आप जाइए and just type the chat GPT 4 and ये versions है. आप किसी भी you can move on those anything. Open the chat GPT. This one. Yeah. And the first, how will you get the content? Because it is very important to how will you get the right content. So there's a need to give a proper, perfect input. I'm taking the PPT uh, on marketing strategy, as well as you will say PPT. Now you can say that PPT on how much pages you can opt it. I'm just giving a simple thing. PPT on marketing strategy. Now this is the complete content. First of all, you have to. That means this means not that means you will have you just copy it and find it. Just try to read it. Uh, this is like a Google. You will have the content, and when you have the content, you can change it, customize it accordingly. The level of things. Maybe something I will not suppose that some things are not so good for me or good for the present. That I will remove it. I'm just trying to explain that how we'll use it to PPTs and creatings. So first of all, because I'm in mobile phone, the little limitations, just try to copy it. I'm just copying the very little things, copy it, and then try to Microsoft 365. Well, 360 login. ठीक है, must 365 this one. Mobile phone. Why I'm using the laptop because because Microsoft Office, when you're creating the things on the phone, will not support the PPTs actually. I'm trying to things. Okay. Yeah. I'm signing in first. Office 365 total free tool है. Minutes you will have the will take the little bit time to this. I'm not sure कि login होगा. Okay, I will take another things also. Canva is always the better tool for us. This is okay. I'm using the free trials and free thing, but it is more convenient to use it. I'm just giving example. I have created myself this one. Actually, it initially it was a little picture only. No, how can you change it? designs, elements, text, and first of all designs and text. So what I've done, I am this is the whole options text. And if you want to add a text, add your brand fonts, add a heading, add a subheading, just a text box. Now you can use it. If you want to change the color of the font, now adjust. Transparency, you are looking the transparency. You can use it once when you will have a paid version. That means if you are seeing that this is the episode 7 and last. If you want to clear it, that means if you have to paid version, the whatever the logo will be applied, the white patches and the background will be removed totally, and only content will be shown off. That in mean paid version is a better thing, but I am not using it too much. That's why I am well known about it. Uh, the color, yeah, font. This is the font. You can use the font like this. Change the font like this. Change all. Yeah. Now you're doing the colors. The black color, I just want to change it with white on red and all that. Like change it like this. Very user friendly and least time taking. First hand user is can also use it very effectively. And my whole team is working on that tool and Microsoft 365 only. First, any effects you can want to change in the like this one, this one. This is the designing tool and totally ready made. I am recommending this. There's no need to do lots of things to manage it. It is a very important. This is the thing happen. You can just a minute. Okay, designs. You can use the designs what we want. There's lots of suggestion. From here you can use the thumbnail. I'm just changing the things. Okay. This is things. Although it is a pro, I mean, it is a pro. That means it is a paid version. That time I will choose the free version. Whatever, this is a free version. At a new page. Let's see. I'm using it new page. Again, I can use the any elements. Means I just want to try this. Now you can place it here. Your image, export the place, replace like this. So your gallery will be there, and uploads, draw, projects. So what type of the graphics you want to opt it? That means simple, very user-friendly application is there. Little animated things, and that this uh, text, you can edit the text according to you. Again, uh, now the again key problem is that it is not visible. That time I will change the color. And you can place it, just fix it and place it like this. You can place it anywhere where you want, like this. So this is a very, I think, how many tools I am using it, and this is the simplest and user-friendly tools. And how you use it as well as you uh, positions and more. Yeah. Copy, paste, comment. You want to comment and bring out, and just like a manual things are this. Uh, I can show you some more things. Yeah. So what type of things we can manage? Uh, these whenever my team is engaged in other tasks and these all the things has been created by me only. I think video is not possible. I think so. Where here these are all the projects what we have what I have what I've done till today. Uh, these are all the same, and you can change it. You can bring it and change it again. These are all the projects. Means because you common access, that is means some projects, and you can share it. That means if I am creating it, I can share the access to my team also. My team also can edit it. It is not that means the single user. It can be become the multi user. I will try. I will share the link of this. That means this, if you are using this icon, I will share the link. Share the link Gmail, and print with Canva download. If I share the link, that means my team. So same thing will my team will be able to change whatever they want, what they want. That means this is the important thing. If you are in short of time, you can divide the task. That I am designing this, and you will design the rest of things. The important thing is this: how can you divide the work if you're not in the too much, not having the time, just Gmail it and begin this type. Then use creating. I think everyone is using it. I think your Canva is very popular design. To, this is the best thing. Just Gmail, click the Gmail and languages here. Actually, this is the uh, and you can say that if you are using the free version, you can have the similar post. So I will recommend that. I think this is not very expensive. You can use have it the paid version. It will give you some innovative designs. And always try to design here. If you're not getting the paid version, you can change it everything. Even if you want to change. mm, let's see, like this, black copy. That means you can change it. You can change the color. Means if you're not, even if you're not using the paid version, else you can use it by create this. So this is the only myth. If you are having the paid version, that means you will have some extra uh, things in it. But you have a little creativity. You are a little creativity in your things. That time it will work for you. What are the limitations? Let's see. This is the patch I take, and the patch. If I if I had a paid version, that time the yeah, this is the thing. Somewhere text. I have completed text. elements completed, gallery completed, brand uploads completed, and apps. Yeah, yeah. Let's. If you want to change the white patch on this background, this is the transparency here. Uh, because I am not having the tools like this. You can see. Look at. So it is getting darker. Else, the white patch will be removed. If you have the paid version, the transparency work will be in the like this. So this is the uh, best tool as per my knowledge for the beginners, not for the pros, for the beginners. And also whoever is pro in this whole thing, he can also uh, use it to give a extra outcomes. I'm trying to let me know if I can able to see. Please let me know if screen is visible to you, all of you, in proper way, because 365 will not work on mobile phone. Can someone confirm me? Is it visible to you, all of you? I'm just telling you what can you do. Whatever the content you will get from the PPT on the market, believe it, and just copy it and log in the Microsoft 365. और मैं ऑलरेडी लॉगिन कर चुका हूँ उसको.
Search.
Okay. So whatever that things, it's not necessary that you will use it by chat GPT and everything. Whatever the content you are having, just copy and paste on the, like I just got some content, and the simple only two step things to get the proper PPT from here. Just go to the file like this and export it. And export, you will have the two options: export to PowerPoint and send the document to Kindle. Now you will have to click on just export and finish it. And data is fetching out, and this has been export. I'm just click on the export. Your slides are preparing. Now your presentation done. It's done. Whatever the information you put it, you will have the laptop is little slow. That's why getting the time. Else 15 to 20 seconds to get your presentation. Now it is ready to present like this. It will give you suggestions. It is ready to present like this because data was too short. Second data is this. So this is the power of the tool, content and the tool. So it is used. It is important to at least have the basic and generic knowledge to access any tools simply. To Microsoft 365 is always free always. It is I told you that if you are not trying to download the PPTs, you can use it online basis without subscribing and all things. Some features also will be unlocked if you subscribe it. But time saving, the first thing is time saving, and the content is the same. If you are giving content, so content is not a constraint that you are using from the chat GPT or using your content. That means the total blank whatever the blank document, and export it and get it. this is the all done for my side. What I tried my best to give some little insights to all of you. Now I'm open for the questions and your feedbacks. Over to you.
It is really an excellent one, sir. Though I missed some part, but very good. I love to have some real time questions from the audience. This is like
Yeah.
an opportunity for everyone. Audience, kindly be open for the queries. Sir, I just wanted to discuss one thing. As nowadays we are seeing like a chat GPT, AI, everybody is talking about. But even I have seen, I am in the research writing part, and I have seen कि if I use, मैंने एक बार इसको use किया chat GPT को अपने एक particular thesis में, but it has adopted some miscommunication sort of thing था, and it has adopted some wrong content, wrong data for something. तो
Yeah.
हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल, मतलब उसके बाद मेरे पास कहीं से आया कि दिस इज रॉन्ग एंड स्टैटिस्टिक्स इज एब्सोल्युटली रॉन्ग, मतलब यू हैव टू मेक इट करेक्ट.
Yeah. Actually, में chat GPT को we have considered like a god. The data that whatever we are using, chat GPT कहाँ से आ रहा है ये जानने समझने की बहुत जरूरत है. You are such time you have I think you are on LinkedIn, sir. So you have some proposals that okay, give your inputs from the particular topic, and we give some inputs.
ओके.
So data is from coming from where? We have data from us, but there's no any authenticated auditing. That is the reason we are not getting proper outcomes. Whenever you are getting the data from the chat GPT, there is a disclaimer in the last. It may be wrong, it may be not a very precise information. You should go with your own risk. That means चैट जीपीटी कोई सर बहुत बड़ी चीज नहीं है, बस ये है कि
राइट
इसमें
सर.
उसकी बहुत whenever I am PPTs तो पॉइंट वाइज आ जाता है और उसको and it is easy to convert into the PPTs. So this is the it is not we can't consider for the information. We can consider the tool to summarize the information provided by the authentic source. This is
लाइक अ
not the
कन्वीनियंस टूल वी कैन से.
Yeah, exactly, convenient tool. Because as I told you in the lecture, maybe आप नहीं होंगे. I told you all the audience that कि the whole PPT, the content जो I have summarized, I took 45 minutes. But when I converted in the PPT, I took the 15 minutes. So for the 4 hour lectures, you are preparing the content and the content in the 1 hour whole. That means it is a tool.
ओके.
It is a good tool. So this is not an information platform. No, don't consider. And as I am a research, I was in the research, also in the CSR and the social entrepreneurship. So I will never accept it. So it will not give you innovation, sir. It will give only the repetitive information, or sometime maybe false information.
ओके सर. ओके. राइट सर.
Yeah.
अगेन ऑडियंस, एनी क्वेरीज फ्रॉम योर साइड? रजत सर, कनिका गुप्ता मैम, माधुरी मैम.
I think it was a very long session, very
No, no,
difficult
it's a part of
to be.
job, and
Yeah.
I am really thankful to you, sir, for conducting this session, and especially this technical session, because this is a very, very critical one, and this has not to be handled by everyone, I must say. Matlab, this is very, very important, and real stamina, energy, and knowledge is required for this session. And once again, I'm really thankful to you for this, and I would like to invite you to join our valedictory session tomorrow, sir, for sure.
Thank you very much. I will try
Thank
my
you, sir.
best to
Thank you,
bear this.
everyone.
Okay, thank you, Musta. Thank you, Madhuri ma'am, if is there.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you,
Okay,
participants,
sir.
everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.